I'm Zack Boothe, and I am so confident in what I teach my students that I've flown from Utah to Florida so I don't have my normal connections. I'm going to take $1,000 and turn it into $40,000 in 40 days, doing exactly what I teach my students. I'm going to have a film crew follow me around, and I'm going to show you guys and give you an over-the-shoulder look at exactly what it takes to get started from scratch in real estate investing with just $1,000 and make a ton of money in just a short amount of time. I hope you guys enjoy this journey and follow along. Hey everyone, welcome to day 7. Really excited about day 7. It's a full week. I'm beat up, man. I can't believe how hard this is. I thought this would be much easier, right? So what we have on the agenda, I've got to get a hold of the title company. It's the first business day after I've signed those contracts. I got to get earnest money to the title company. I've got to find a hard money lender so we can close on these bad boys. I've got to set up a time for the inspection with the tenants. I've got to get lease agreements with the 3 properties I have under contract. I've got a podcast. I've got a whole bunch of stuff to do today. And on top of that, I'm going to try and get 3 to 4 hours of cold calling in and 2 or 3 hours of driving for dollars. Also, at the end of the day, I'm going to give you guys a breakdown of what I've spent in this first week to get, I've generated 9 leads. I've generated 6 appointments and 3 contracts and 2 that are on the fence. I'm going to get them this week. I'm also trying to sign a contract tonight from the appointment from yesterday. And it's only day 7. We've got a lot of days left. I'm almost not even excited. I still have 33 days left because I am tired and I miss my family. I don't even know if I've talked about this, but they're visiting my wife's parents in Brazil for the first 20 days, and she's talking about wanting another 10 days down there. I might die missing my kids. It's horrible. And my wife, of course. So anyways, it's going to be a good day. Let's jump on the dialer. I'm eating up precious time blabbing, so let's get to work. I'm trying to find the owner of 504 Holly Lane.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, great. I know it's a little out of the blue. I was just wondering if you thought of selling or if you'd consider an offer.
No, not at the moment.
Okay. Do you think you might in the near future by chance?
Near future, sure.
Got you like 6 months, a year?
Yeah, probably about a year.
About a year. Okay. Do you have any other properties that you'd want to sell sooner than that?
Yeah, I do. I have 2 out in Lakeland.
Lakeland, you said?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got 2 properties out there.
Oh, cool. That actually is an area I'd be interested in.
So I'd be interested in selling those 2. Yeah, absolutely.
Gotcha. Do you have an idea of how much you'd like to get for them?
Yeah, I mean, I know what they're worth. You know, the house on Exchange is worth $150, and the house on Gladys is probably worth $160. You know, the Exchange house, I'd probably be looking at $112, and the one on Gladys, I mean, I probably wouldn't take less than $120.
Gotcha. What if I could pay cash, cover all closing costs, buy them with tenants in place, couple week transaction?
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, I can, you know, again, I'm not.
Right, that makes sense.
I get all that, you know, but you know, my next step. I mean, the next step I'll do is I'll owner find one, you know, one of these, and you know, I got 2 left. I've done this to, you know, I had a total 8 houses. I'm down to 2 rentals now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or 3 rentals. So.
Gotcha. So let me write this down. I think I messed this up. Okay, let me write in the price here. I didn't get that. So 1226 Gladys. Did you say 120? Is that what you said?
Yeah, that'd be the minimum. Yeah, that house is, I mean, move-in ready. I mean, it literally, you probably go in there and do, you know, a couple updates, and it's a $160,000 house.
Gotcha. And are they on a month-to-month there yet? On the on the tenants?
Yeah, well, the one in Gladys, I think she has like a month or 2 months left of her lease, and the other one is on a month-to-month right now because their lease has been over. But with the COVID and everything, that house I should be getting $1,200 a month. I just been kind of letting it go because of all the bullshit that's going on.
Right. So 120.
But everybody's up to date on their rents, all that.
Gotcha. And then how much was the purchase price you said you would take on exchange Ave?
Like 112.
112. Okay. All right. Well, I need to do some research and see if I can pay that much. I mean, these are not properties I was looking at, but I am interested in Lakeland, so I'll be in touch with you.
What do you guys do? Do you guys flip them or do you rentals?
All the above. Whatever makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Whatever makes the most sense. This is what we do full time. So, well, fantastic. I really appreciate you talking to me. I'll be in touch, my friend. Thank you so much.
All right, buddy.
All right. Talk to you soon. I have no idea what they're worth. He's obviously a very educated investor. He knew what he would take. He knew what he wanted. The only chance I have is for him to be selling them less than what I think I could squeeze out of them. It's the only chance I got. So I'm going to just do a quick comp on these and see. Honestly, I do not think it's a deal just because there's no motivation. I mean, like, we're looking for people that we can serve with our offers, and this may not be the situation. But he sounds like a very decisive gentleman. He's the type of person that if I feel like I can move those properties, I could put him under contract with a DocuSign over the phone, never meet the guy. He would line up a time for me to go do the inspection with the tenants. He would send me pictures that he has, and I'd go up there and inspect it with cash buyers. This is in Lakeland, which, just looked at it, it's like an hour away. It's in between like where I'm at in Orlando. So it's actually a market I looked at potentially doing this challenge in, which is funny that the deal I got is not too far from Lakeland. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna look into it and see what I can find. What's up, everybody? So good progress. So we just got that lead, and I've been doing research on it. One of the properties, a smaller one, I'm showing a comp for as high, it looks like a flip, a recent flip in a month ago. And same bedrooms, bathrooms, I think the same size of square footage. I couldn't get the square footage on Zillow of the house. I don't know how to look it up on county records in that county because I don't know the county record systems here. I don't even know what county that is, by the way. Anyways, I think that there's a comp for 175. He'd sell it at 112. And if that's the case, it's in decent condition, he said, new roof. So my remodel should only be max 20 grand, max, to get it as nice as the other one. And then $15,000 profit to the flipper, taking out 8% to get rid of like reselling costs, all those things. My calculation comes in that I can make like a $10,000 to $12,000 assignment fee. But I don't know the area. I don't know if I have cash buyers out there. I traded some cash buyers list before I came with some other wholesalers. I don't know if I have cash buyers. I think that's a deal. Also, I've got the inspection lined up for those 3 properties. Now I got to schedule that with a real estate agent, which is great because I need comps anyways on these 2. And it's only 9:19 in the morning. That was like that was the second answer I got, which was fun. So it was kind of fun because I wheeled the lead out of that one. That was kind of fun. Anyways, let's go on to getting stuff done. I'm flustered. I got so much to do. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm glad you called. You were my next call.
Yay.
Yeah.
So I guess you're down from Utah?
I'm down from Utah. I'm doing the 40-day challenge.
Are you?
Yeah. So I've got 40 days to make 40 grand.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. Got the film crew following me around, and day 4 we got 3 contracts.
Very cool. Congrats.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So I need to get those over to you.
Okay.
And I need to bring those contracts in because I need to get you earnest money as well. You know, guys, you need to lean on these people, your attorneys, your real estate agents, your title companies, your escrow officers, whoever you're using, because you're bringing them deals and they're getting paid. Even if you're not closing on them yourself, you know, you can take a wholesale deal and say, hey, this is the title company we're using. And if you're doing deals, right, they're going to do those little favors. They're going to get you connections with hard money lenders. They're going to, you know, they're going to pull comps for you, right? Title companies can give you a list of the mortgage defaults. Like, you can get a whole bunch of resources for absolutely really free because you're already doing business with these people. They want to keep those relationships going. So this is much harder, right, for me, because not only am I having to do the work and make the money, but I'm also having to build the relationships. And but the thing is, you only have to do this once. Right? Once you find the right people and put these things in place, you'll have your hard money lenders, you'll have your title companies, you'll have all these things. But you know, you don't have to have everything lined up to make money. It's much easier to have like leads and deals and contracts. And people are like, oh, you got 3 deals for me? Okay, yeah, what do you want? Yes, sir, I'd love to meet you. It's a pleasure doing business with you, right? Instead of just a guy that's dabbling, right? Don't be the dabbler, go be the doer, and you're gonna have a lot more people wanna be a part of what you're doing, okay? So we're working hard. Holy crap, this is crazy. So we did get the inspection lined up for the 3 properties for tomorrow evening. I need to put that into my calendar so I do not forget.
So we're driving around later today, but
Gotcha.
I mean, we have a number we know that we're willing to accept. You know, I'm not trying to make it complicated with anybody. As you know, we have options here. There's a lot of meat on the bone.
That makes sense.
If we sell to you,
So you said you had a number that you would take. Could you tell me that number? If I can't do it, I just can't do it?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not really how I would negotiate typically, but I mean, initially I said 2. Now, if I had the probate and this was my property outright, I'd put it on the market and ask 230 without touching the house and see what somebody offered me.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty confident I'd get 2 for it. I understand this situation is a little different. We got to deal with the probate. You're trying to make money, and that's more power to you. I want you to. That's what we're all here for. But if you guys could do 185, we might be willing to walk away from it and leave it alone. And that's leaving a lot on the bone. I've run comps again. That house will sell for $250 all day long, no doubt, once you get it refurbed.
Well, you know your stuff, and I was actually just telling my guy that's helping me record a lot of this stuff for training purposes. I told him you were the best negotiator I've ever had to work with. You're making me sweat bullets, dude. So it is a little higher. I don't think you're being unreasonable though. If I just said, hey, listen, like, I don't want to go back and forth. If I just said yes to your 185, would you put that in agreement with me?
I would. Now again, I do have some questions again, because we just talked on the phone a little bit. So, I need to verify the authenticity of this company and the offer and all that stuff. I got to be careful and protect myself that way. Okay. But if it's legit and you're ready to put an agreement 185, yes, I think my brother and I would both be ready to roll.
I hear you. I'm till 11 o'clock at night. I know it might be too late for you, but if we can do it sooner, that's ideal for me, so I can start the probate process ASAP, and then, but yeah, I'll send you a picture of my ID real quick, and we'll be in touch. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Zack.
All right. Thanks.
Yep, bye.
All right. Bye. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I think that my profit margin will be the difference between 200 and whatever I have it under contract for. So I believe that I made roughly a $15,000 assignment here. I really think this is a $15,000 deal.
Hey guys, we're gonna take off driving, but I'm gonna give you a shameless plug. I imagine many of you guys want to go out and do the 40-day challenge yourselves, and you want the actionable steps to make this reality that I'm having your reality. So I wanna invite you to apply for my coaching program. I only take a certain amount of students per month, and I have some requirements to become a student because I only take people I believe can be successful. So go to my website if you want to be my student and learn from me directly on how to do what I'm doing. Go to my website, dfdmastery.com, linked in the show notes, and apply to become a student. Fill out the questionnaire and book a time for one of my onboarding coaches to talk to you. Anyways, let's go find some properties and make some money. Let's do it. Yeah, so I'm looking at, I went to pull out and I was like, crap, I don't know where I'm going. And so I pulled up my map. This is why you do the route tracking software on Deal Machine and use my discount code PIN, P-I-N, so you can see where you've been. So I'm gonna go hit these streets right here, right now. So like all of these addresses that I've driven, all this area right here, I've added 1,000 addresses, and that's where I've gotten my 3 contracts so far and potentially another 3 or 4 others that are already in my pipeline. So in buying phone numbers for that many people is only a couple $100. So it's not like it's that big a deal. So we're gonna go add some more in that area and then go and skip trace it, start cold calling some fresh stuff. I'm dialing through like 4 times on all of these address or all these phone numbers I get, and then I want fresh stuff so I can get a lot better response rate. Is there still deals in there? Yes. If I had more marketing budget, I would send postcards to it as well. But I got to close the deal, so I got some marketing, or I got to go pick up a side hustle to start spending some more money. But you know, between the Mojo and Deal Machine and buying phone numbers, you know, I'm going to be eating up my money, I'm sure, by day 20. So I got to get something happening, or I'm going to have to be calling through old phone numbers. I don't know. I haven't thought this through too much. I didn't know what was going to happen, right? I made a plan and I'm following it, but sometimes plans don't always work and you have to be resourceful, not necessarily have the resources. So let's go make it happen. Let's go out to this neighborhood and get these addresses added. Hey guys, let me show you something. You know, I'm out here making all this money, and it's like, why? Why do you make money, Zach? And money allows you to have fun, allows you to buy nice cars, nice houses. All those things are great, but like, how cool is this? So my wife's in Brazil visiting her family while I'm working my ass off for you guys. And I miss them like crazy, but we figured it would be better if the kids and her were having fun and having a good time while I was pushing as hard as I am. And they'll be back here hopefully sooner than later. But she sent me pictures of my beautiful little girl. I don't know if you can see these, maybe I'll just upload them, but this is my little girl, and she's bathing in a tub, and my wife said that she used to bath in the same little plastic tub when she was a baby girl. This is my wife's grandma, and we've been able to retire my wife's grandma. We've been able to, she's 80 years old, and we've been able to, you know, she was still cleaning houses and doing whatever she had to and working at supermarkets, and we were able to retire her because of real estate wholesaling. And, you know, I don't say this to brag, but like I can imagine there's people you guys care about, and there's causes that you believe in that you would like to do something more important with your money. And my hope is to give people financial freedom or give them the tools. You know, I can't do this for you. I can't go out and add your properties and do your cold calling and work for you. But you guys can do it, and you can take care of people that you want to take care of. I just wanted to show you like how beautiful life really can be if you want it to. There's a ton of opportunity. Go out there and get it. What's up, everybody? So we're doing some cold calling this evening and doing a little networking as well. So one of the local investors here / wholesalers, Jordan, welcome. So he's hanging out with me tonight while we're cold calling, we're talking, and he found me a hard money lender. How about that, guys? That's why we network. So plus I'm sharing some information, and it's funny because we know some of the same people. There's some investors that we've both learned from. I learned a lot from Mark and Cody, and good guys. I actually worked for them for a time, so it's kind of a small world. We didn't even know that connection until after we met. He just heard about the 40 grand and 40-day challenge and reached out. So kind of cool. It's been fun too. I opened up to have students and networking, and I've got quite a few people that are going to start following me around while I'm here during the challenge as well, to add to the excitement of this challenge. It's really fun. So welcome, Jordan. It's good to have you, man.
Awesome.
You know, I'm doing all this content for free, right? I'm putting out tons and tons and tons of free content to help you guys become successful. And the reason I do that is when you give, you receive. right? And I'm here in Tampa doing this challenge, and I put out like, hey, come hang out with me, come learn, and I'm getting more value out of this than poor Jordan is. But I'm learning a lot about the market and where deals are, and I got those 2 leads from, remember that seller that wasn't super motivated that gave me his price on 2 of his rentals. I got the comps back from my real estate agent, and the numbers are so tight, but I'm going to go through these deals with him and see what he thinks. Plus, their team has 3,000 cash buyers, and I'm talking about potentially trading my cash buyers list with his, and I've already traded up to about 2,000 cash buyers. I'm going to trade for more. Hopefully, I'll have 4,000 to 5,000 cash buyers by the time I go home, which is crazy, right? So it's just kind of fun. Isn't this crazy?
It's awesome.
Yeah, I love it. Hey, everyone. I am beat up. It has been a really long week. It has been a while since I've forced myself to work this hard. Anyways, it's been long. It's been a long week, but I feel so extremely fulfilled. I feel extremely grateful for how things have gone. We've officially got 3 contracts. I got a verbal commitment on another one today, and I sent the DocuSign out just barely. I've just finally had time for it. We had some huge wins just today. We got a hard money lender. I was able to network with Jordan that was here. I learned a ton about our market, some of the better zip codes and why and what to avoid. He showed me a better way to pull comps here, which is so huge, so I don't have to beat up my real estate agent all the time for comps, so I can get comps quickly now. There was some other great things. I got connections with an evictions company here. I found out evictions are fast. I learned that the probate process takes much longer in Florida than it does elsewhere. So the deal that we got today, between yesterday's negotiations and negotiating again today and sending that contract out tonight, it probably won't be closed during this challenge. But it's $15,000 in revenue, right? It'll all be done. It's just we can't sign on the dotted line and get wired the money for probably 2-3 months, waiting for probate process to go through. But really, I've earned the $15,000. I'll have the end buyer on board and who's going to buy it and how much they're going to buy it for. I'll be able to figure all that stuff out. But I'm learning lots about the market here, and I'm learning a lot. But it's been a good week, guys. As I promised, I'd give you kind of a rundown of where I'm at financially. So just on tech, like the cold calling system and I'm so tired. Sorry, Deal Machine, the driving app that I'm using, right? I've spent for the month, monthly subscription about $350 for the month. And then buying phone numbers to cold call, I've only spent like $150 so far. So I still have about $500 to spend on phone numbers, which should get me to last a good portion of the time. I'm hoping I can close the deal sooner than later, get some money sooner than later. So I might assign one of the 3 contracts I have. I'm probably I don't know what I'm gonna do. Honestly, I'm just tired. I'm rambling at this point. I hope you guys are enjoying this content. Please give me a like. This content is for free. It's for you guys. It really helps the algorithms. I want to make an impact and bless other people's lives. So please give me a like. Please share this with someone that might enjoy it. And then also, I would like to encourage you to leave a comment. My favorite comment in each of these episodes is going to be entered to win a complete package for free. My DFD Mastery Program, exactly what I teach, is what I'm doing right here on this challenge. And you're going to get access to me as a coach. You're going to get the step-by-step modules of how to implement and do exactly what I'm doing for absolutely free. For those that don't win this package, though, you can apply for my program on my website at dfdmastery.com. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed the first 7 days. I have had a lot of fun. It's been fun to be in the trenches. It's exciting. It's an exhilarating business. I believe I've already made over 6 figures in 7 days. Obviously, I don't have money in my bank account, but I've done the work, right? The work is in finding the deal, signing those purchase contracts. Once that's done, the rest of it's way easier. It's just meeting with some people and shaking hands on what they're willing to offer. People fight over the deals once you have them. So I'm pretty excited about that. Oh, and I got more cash buyers. I got thousands of cash buyers because of the connection I made. So I've got cash buyers too, which I was a little worried about not having enough or not having the right cash buyers. So, man, I'm excited, man. I can't wait to see what the rest of this challenge does. I've still got, 33 days left, 7 days in, 6 figures, potential 6 figures. And, man, could I do 200,000? Who thinks I can do 200,000? Let me know in the comment section. It's funny, when I did this challenge, I said 40 grand in 40 days. And I had like this secret like competitiveness. It's like, I'm gonna do 6 figures. And I'm really happy and blown away that I did it in the first week, my personal goal for this challenge. But I feel very fulfilled. I'm grateful to be able to do this. I'm grateful for you guys tuning in. I hope you guys get a ton of value out of this. And thanks so much for your love and support and tuning into this content. So thanks for being here. We'll see you on day 8.